material. But somehow, if he has a calling over your life, if you have a calling over your life, or he has a plan and purpose, something special over your life, he must demand that you build capacity. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Chineye Okosa. I want to talk about building capacity. God is someone that is very peculiar with us, or demanding from us to build capacity. He's somebody that we don't want to use you. He will call you the way you are as a raw material. But somehow, if he has a calling over your life, if you have a calling over your life, or he has a plan and purpose, something special over your life, he must demand that you build capacity for the marriage that you're praying to God for. Are you prepared for the job that you're asking him for? And especially, like, I usually have desire a kind of job that I want to do. Am I really prepared for that job? Okay, like, it's like you can take time to think about it seriously. Just say, for example, you really desire to marry someone that is, let's say, someone that is working for God and doing great things for God, right? And then, are you really, really, really prepared for the demands that will come with it? So I will not even tell you be careful of what you desire. Desire great things. In this family, we desire great things. Desire great things. Have desire for great things, but then prepare for those great things. And that's just my message. I'm not the person that will tell you, look at yourself, look at how you are, so bring down your value, or bring down your desires, or bring down your words. It's not what I came to talk about. I'm talking about that you can, because it's in you, to build yourself and get those capacity that God requires of you for where he's taking you to, and for the blessings that he has for you, and for the blessings that you're praying to God for. See how it goes, right? So let's talk about that you want to get a job. Okay, you want to get a job in an NGO. We already know that going to school and graduating is not enough. We know, like, I think we all know. I want to assume we all know that going to school and graduating with a certificate right now is not going to do it for you in the world. I'm not even talking about in Nigeria, in Africa, in the world. It's not going to do it for you. So going to school, but you have to have skills. So if you have to have skills for the market that you're targeting, and the best time to build these skills is when you're in school. But if you're done with school, then you're out, then you have to start learning those skills. You have to start building those skills. Like, nobody's going to now employ you for having a certificate. If you cannot give value, if you cannot deliver tangible results, like you say you did engineering and you're not showing that, right? Nobody's going to employ you. It is what it is. We all want people that can give value, and that's why some other people are saying I'm getting a lot of offers, and other people are saying they're not calling me for interview and all those things. It's what it is, just because your CV is not what they want, and then we know the competition. So for you to stand out, you must build capacity. Again, like, you have to build capacity. So I know my channel is about faith, and so how I always talk about faith, I always talk about God's calling over your life, but we can relate it to the simple things of life, to marriage, to getting a job, to building a business, or anything that you actually want to achieve success in. You must build capacity. As simple as it is, you must build capacity. And then the truth about the matter is that because the competition is tough, people sit down in their houses and create things. So the more you want to catch up with these things, the trend is even changing. So, like, you constantly have to learn, constantly have to be open to new trends, new skills, new software, new app. Like, it is what it is, right? So welcome to the digital age. It is what it is. People just sit in their houses and want to do better. Facebook is pushing, everyone is pushing, creators are pushing. So you just have to try to build capacity. So why am I even talking about this? I was just saying, and I was meditating, I was thinking, and I was saying, that I really want to get to this level of success, and this level of success. I was sincerely asking me, do you have the capacity for this thing that you're asking me for? Like, sincerely, look into yourself and ask yourself, if I give you 10K subscribers for your YouTube channel at this time, do you have the capacity? Would you do back to back every week videos for them? Would you release content for them? Would you release worthwhile content for them? I don't know how to do myself. Would you release quality content for them? And when you have 10K subscribers, like, you're now known in the world. Have you trained yourself, like your emotional intelligence and every other thing, to contain the amount of attention that you will be getting when you go out? Like, are you really prepared? So I just went and looked at my channel, like, I have 58 subscribers. I think with what I'm releasing in my channel, this is where I should be, like, like, I have to tell myself the truth that I just went back. Just went back, okay. Went to my analytics and I'm like, my view is okay. Went to my views, I went to all those things. I'm like, okay, what I'm getting is what I deserve. I don't know if other people do that, but I'm one person that likes to tell myself the truth, because it's only the truth that can set us free. So I look at myself, I'm like, the amount of attention, attraction, viewership, and followership that I have, and subscribers I have right now, it's what I'm giving out. The kind of content I'm giving out, the quality of content I'm giving out, and what I'm giving out is what I should get. It's what I should get, and there's no two ways about it. I've seen people that have subscribers and they're also doing well in what they are doing, so it's what it is. So I have to, like, be sincere to myself. So you can bring it to any small thing that you are doing, anything at all that you're doing, and ask yourself, you know where I am that I'm complaining that needs to be better. Have I really built capacity for that place I'm admiring? Do I even know the people that are there that I'm admiring, what they have done? Can I do it? Am I ready to do it? Am I ready to sacrifice? You get it? So let's go back to faith. Let's talk about that God has a calling on your life, that okay, God has created you to have so and so ministry, big ministry, make impact and all those things. He requires of you to build a certain level of capacity, right? In terms of worship, in terms of fellowship with him, in terms of Bible study, because you cannot go and feed people out of emptiness. You're not grounded yet in the world, and you cannot just go and feed people out of that. It's just what it is, like. So, my dears, just look at your life and check what part of your life is God really asking you to build capacity in. All right, I'm doing that. I hope you do that too. Check yourself, and what part of my life do I need to build capacity in? Check your field, right? Check your field and check your field is your business, your occupation, your hard work, whatever you're doing, your student. Check it out and look at the things that you need to build capacity in, that would set you apart for where God is taking you to, that will set you apart for the blessings that you really desire and you really want. And I really pray that they come to you. But the truth is that it's not magic. You have to build on it. You have to build on it. And that is what it is. So okay, let me end by giving this illustration. So if you're a Bible student, okay, don't mind me. So in the Bible, you always see that before John the Baptist, Jesus, and some other people, and even some people that have started their work with God, like people that God started using at a point in their life, God will always send them back to the wilderness. God will always send them back to the wilderness. Okay, so this is like a message for you. Like, if you're right now in the wilderness season of your life, where things are not good, where things are not great, where there's no blessings, there's no water, everywhere is dry, right? Those are the characteristics of wilderness. If is that place that you are right now, if you're in that place right now, please don't be discouraged. God is just taking you through a season of your life, and learn, green, get in everything you need to get in this season, and use it to fly. So God is just calling you to build capacity in you. God would call you and call you into wilderness, right? He's going to call you and call you into wilderness. Even the Holy Spirit led Jesus to the wilderness to go and pray and fast. It's what it is. So if you're going through a season of dryness in your life, things are not working, look at yourself and say, because like if God calls you to, if you're in that season, okay, where God is calling you into your wilderness, he's calling you into building capacities, as simple as that. So if things are not working in your life, right, you're in your wilderness, right? And then the next thing is that you want to pray more. You want to go and say, God, what is happening? Father, my God, change my situation, right? What is happening, God? Change my situation. So now you're praying more, and the more you pray, the more he's like drawing you to himself. He's like drawing you to your purpose. He's opening your, so you're forced to study. I want a word for my life. I want a word for my situation. And you're now forced to go and study the word. You're now forced to pray. You're now forced to meditate. You're now forced to worship, right? It is what it is. So it's your wilderness. Now you don't fast before, you have to fast. So like, don't be afraid. Whatever season you are in right now, don't really be afraid, right? If you're in your wilderness season, just accept it and learn. God is calling you to fast more. God is calling you to worship more, to study more, or even to go back to your first love. Whatever He's calling you to at this point in time, please be ready to answer that call. Be ready to build that capacity in whatever way that He really needs you to build that capacity in. And I'm sure that, there's something, one more thing, there's something my mentor says. She says that if God has been calling you to, a particular thing in your life, to work on it, and you don't work on it, that somehow along the line you're going to come back to working on that part of your life. It's just what it is, right? It's going to go, because if has great plans for you, he will not allow you to go there and mess his name up, because you've not built capacity, you've not built character. You don't have discipline, you don't have self-control. It's what it is. So if God is calling you, directing you to a particular area of your life that you need to work on, just work on it, because tomorrow, next tomorrow, years to come, He's going to bring you back to that place to work on that thing. If not, you may just be a disappointment to Him and to His kingdom, which He will not want you to. Well, I'm talking about like in life generally. You just need to build capacity to be able to receive your blessings, right? So that is what it is. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this video. Please drop some comments, subscribe, like, and share. So we'll see you again in my next video. It's me, Chinenye Kosa, saying bye. Thank you. Be blessed.